You're now.
Hello, folks. Welcome to UGG-TV. This is our Wednesday night program. For all you heathens that didn't go to church, we're here for your benefit. And we hope you'll stay tuned because we might say something accidentally that you can relate to. Probably not, but should we do that, we'd appreciate you corresponding with us by way of LaFolletNews.com or hillbillytv.tv or UGG-TV.tv. You can get a hold of us a number of ways, and we appreciate you tuning in and look forward to maybe saying something that's worthwhile. I won't guarantee it. Well, you doing us another one?
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting ready to do another one. So we're going to be on two computer networks, and we're going to be on one television network here just as soon as the red light comes on. All right.
Well,
How's that?
I think we're on.
Hey, we're still
Yep.
doing a little bit of manipulations here.
We're
on two channels.
Yeah, we're on two channels, and when the red light goes on, we'll be on
just a
another.
minute.
Now, the last 20 minutes is going to be a video.
Okay, that wouldn't have anything to do with Freighterville, would it?
It should have.
Okay, all right.
And could have. And probably does.
How? Folks, as far as the UGG-TV and La Follett News, we're probably going to be signing off about 20 minutes early unless Ronnie wants to stay here and talk.
I don't know anything I want to talk about. I was giving him settled everybody in town in 20 and 30 minutes, and I know I ain't going to lose no friends because I ain't got none left.
Folks, we have a good time. When we say we insult people, hopefully we have just played on and pointed out their ignorance. Now, that's what I think we've done, is pointed out their ignorance. And tonight we're going to talk about some ignorance that needs to be pointed out. And my man on the right here is just the man to do it.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I learn something, I'll educate the public.
Well, did you buy any Facebook stock?
No, I didn't. I understand it ain't doing what they wanted it to do.
I understand that, too. You know, something will come right along and replace Facebook.
Well, I know it.
And you'll be all one of those Silicon Valley millionaires that sold his stock early.
Yeah. If I had any stock, it'd be for sale.
Right. Oh,
My philosophy is buy cheap and sell high.
That's the best way to do it. And now I understand Facebook's not doing well. It's down 2 or 3%, I think, isn't it?
It was down 18 yesterday.
We're down 18.
Yeah.
That was yesterday morning when I heard it was down 2. So we proceeded.
You know, Brother John, I told you wrong the other day. I told you John's trial had finished. John Edwards. The prosecution finished last week. The juries are deliberating his fate now.
Okay. All sinners on this one woman, they gave a bunch of money. Whether or not she intended that money to be used to cover up John's...
Does you suppose she's not heard of our need for an airplane?
I don't know. I think she's from North Carolina.
I know. There's a lot of fools from North Carolina.
I'm going to have to contact her and tell her about this old Northline boy that we could use one of them 747s.
Yeah, I wouldn't care just to have the gas.
And just give me the credit card to operate one.
If I had one, I'd have to move in it. I sure couldn't drive it.
Well, have you ever seen John Travolta's pad?
No. I don't know whether we're on or not. I'm gonna go look and see. I'm confused. Are we on?
No.
Okay. You're gonna,
Nobody's going.
you're gonna turn the light on when we come out. Okay, I thought you forgot.
I'll tell you when you're on.
What, are we on?
No, not yet. We're doing commercials.
How we gonna know? Okay, all right, he's gonna let us know when we're on.
Yeah, the red light's
when
gonna
we're
come
on,
on.
You're supposed to bring your own monitor.
What we need to do is buy us a television station. Look, we already got our 2 channels going.
We missed a baby.
John Travolta got his place where he's got a landing strip, and he taxis right up to his house.
Well, has he got an elevator to raise it upstairs like Romney?
I don't know. That's what Romney does with his.
He does his car. He just drives in, the elevator takes him upstairs, car and all.
Must be mighty nice, you know. But Romney needs to get in the attack mode. We had enough John McCain last time, pussyfooting around.
You know, if he'd let Sarah Palin trade places with him, they'd have won that election.
They would have won the election if he'd been the vice president. Because he's got to be smarter than, what's the current vice president's name?
Joe Biden?
Joe Biden's got to be smarter than Joe. You know,
you'd have to go to school to be dumber than Joe.
You know,
Public's keeping him out, and we
Al
caught him.
Qaeda planned a hit on Obama.
Sorry, fellas, we're
Okay.
gone.
And they did not plan to hit Joe Biden.
You see that?
Hey,
You see that?
okay, hey, folks.
We can't see us tonight. We hope you can see us.
We
We've
don't
got
know-
this
we don't
light
have
up here
pictures
telling us
of-
when we're on.
So if I'm not looking my best, would you please call in and tell me, yeah, maybe I need a little more powder on my nose? You know, welcome TV fans to the UGG TV production for Wednesday night, here in May 23rd. That's 1 week.
1
until-
week.
1 week till the Republican
Hello.
Reagan, is it Reagan? And
Lincoln, Reagan.
Lincoln and Reagan.
Now,
they
look,
did
you
it.
keep talking, they'll pull our tickets, they find out we're going. I'd have been there a week early, just like the Cornbread Festival.
That's what I was alluding to when I said it's 1 week to the Reagan-Lincoln Day dinner, and
I expect to get uninvited between now and then.
I don't know exactly when the Democrats have their Jesse Jackson, William Jefferson Day dinner.
I don't know, but we need to go to that
Yeah,
too.
we'd like to have some
I'm gonna
tickets.
straddle the fence now, and it sure ain't done no good to back the people I thought was right.
Right. We would like some tickets when they have the William Jefferson and Jesse Jackson Day dinner.
You
And-
folks out there had anything stolen and wanna call and tell us about it and let us help you find it, feel free. If you got anything else you wanna talk about, call Bob. He's
Right,
here.
right. Give us a call, we'll be glad to announce it to the world, and, it's not down my place, the only thing I bought has been one weed eater, in about 2 or 3 weeks, and, and it wouldn't run, so I don't think nobody's missing it.
Well.
But, you know, one thing'd be kinda hard to take back if you stole it.
What's that? Biscuit?
That's some of that good Digger Wilson
Oh,
propane, you know, 'cause once you start using that stuff, I mean, you just can't, you can't quit. I mean, you can grill your steaks, you can heat your water with it, which incidentally I have a...
You can even cool your water with
Right,
it.
I have a propane hot water heater. I also have a propane refrigerator.
If I can find him sitting around, I'm gonna see.
I'll have a propane refrigerator, and propane, let's see, I got propane water heater, propane refrigerator. Of course, I already have Mr. Heaters, you know, as far as home heat is concerned. I have a propane cook stove.
You got wheels on your house too, ain't you?
Well, now I'm not talking about the propane units in my motorhome and in my RV. Yeah, they've got propane refrigerators, propane stoves, and propane heating system. But I'm talking about in a regular house. I got all that. And
Sawmill Holler right in the middle of the road, 5625444 for all your propane needs.
all my units are powered by Digger Wilson propane.
Powered propane.
Hey,
Good TV.
Hello?
Hello.
Ron.
Yeah.
Hey, hello, TV.
Yeah. Hello.
how are you?
Yeah, I watch you on the computer.
Well, you can see us, and we can't. We can't see us tonight. They've got a technical difficulty here. How do we look?
Yeah, does my nose need powdered?
No, but top of your head does.
Right.
What'd you do with your hair hat anyway?
My hat.
Your hair hat.
I still got it.
I wish you'd wear it every now and then.
It did not get burned.
What's going on,
Hey, you look
Roger?
good.
Is it Roger or Roger?
No,
Monsieur Roger.
Okay.
Them Rajay, they hold that little pinky out, I guess.
Well, I figured you was French, you know, Roger.
No, how's everything, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
That's good.
How we come? Which channel you watching this on? You go to allthenews.com and then the UGG TV.
No, I just linked on upstream.
Okay. Well, you can go to the page there on all the news. LaFolletteNews.com, and there's a UGG TV tab right up there at the top.
There's a link there.
And you get two different views from two different cameras. You can see all this and that's not
Right,
our radiant glory.
right. You got
Same
one.
time.
You got.
Huh.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, yeah, you got one of them. I ain't gonna. I got my shorts on, so you get a good view of
You
78.
might well just settle what you got. It don't get no better.
78-year-old leg.
You look good. I mean, you look like you're one of them surfer boys. That striped shirt on sitting there.
Well, he's a polo player.
Yeah.
Fell off his horse again.
We'll have Akbar to call in. He can tell us how to play polo with elephants.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can do it now, sir.
Elephant polo. Oh, by the way, did you know they were discussing that VA clinic yesterday again? Did you check that on the news site there?
I've seen it, and that person never did call me back. So I wasn't worried about it.
Well, there's a go to the Follett News, and there's an article there on the VA clinic. It's linked to it. You get some information. Get some information there on that.
I've seen that, and I seen on the news the other night on WLAF about bringing the clinic in here. It's about time to do something for this county. They got Rome State down here for nursing students that could put time in up here. They got that new doctor's place, what I was told up there at LMU. So this would be the perfect place. Because some just on the other side of Jellicoe, they have to go all the way to Lexington, to the VA hospital up there. And going from Claiborne County and Union County, go to Knoxville to the outpatient clinic. And so this is really a central location. But let's hope they can get it. I mean, we've needed it for a long time. And what they don't realize is what they would save in travel pay for the veterans would actually pay for that place. Pay for the upkeep of it.
Yeah, but they won't. What you save in travel, they won't get to keep that with it.
No, I mean, let's see, it's up to $39 now.
Oh, they pay you for travel. Okay.
What it pays for travel is your, just disabled and you're going for whatever, what you're disabled for,
Uh-huh.
they pay you travel pay.
Okay.
And, look how much money they save for people from here in Campbell County and Scott County and Union County. I mean, they save enough money right there just to.
What else is going on?
Well, I'm not going to be doing the parade this year. I'm going to turn it over to somebody else who wants to do it. My health just ain't wanting to let me do much of nothing.
Not gonna be doing the what?
Pardon?
You're not gonna do what?
The parade.
Oh, the parade, okay.
The Veterans Day parade.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've already called Mayor Mike, and I've called Bill Wells, and told him.
Did he answer the phone?
Pardon?
Did he answer the phone?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad to know he's still alive.
But yeah, I'm not going to be doing it this year. Somebody else wants to take it over.
Oh, they're gonna have the parade.
Mm.
And we're gonna be downtown La Valley. Where's the parade gonna start at?
Well, I don't know. Last year it started at church across from the hospital and
Okay.
down to right.
Come right down through town like the Christmas parade?
Yes, sir.
They're gonna come right
Yeah.
down through town like the Christmas parade. I'm not gonna put my Bruck in there.
This was last year when we had the parade, first one in 20 years. And but this year I'm not going to be able to.
They're gonna have a fireworks shooting too, ain't they?
I don't know. To be honest with you, no, we didn't have fireworks.
No, they're gonna have a fireworks display somewhere, I believe Cold Lake.
More than likely. But I just.
Courtesy of Pyro Shows.
Yeah, he's a good man, Mr. Langston is. I haul a lot of rock for him. They built the glass buildings.
Since you got out of the rock hauling business, who'd you recommend to do that?
Oh, Ridge Runner Truck and a.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about them. They pretty good at that, ain't they?
They're excellent at it. They're excellent.
I believe their phone number is 871-2410, is that right?
There you go.
That's exactly right.
In case you need to get something hauled, Rogers quit, but Mike's still hauling. Ridge Runner Trucking, got them big old blue trucks. 871-2410, they'll haul you some stuff.
Oh, whatever you need.
And put it in where you need it. They get the truck down
You
in
know,
there.
I got some topsoil from them last year, and that's some of the best topsoil I've been able to get around.
Well, they go out and dig it up and sift it.
That's why I got it off the ground, you know.
Yeah. Mike's a good fella to do business with.
Hey, he's a good man too. I've known him for Lord, going on close to 30 years now. And
That's pretty good considering you're just 39, Roger.
Pardon?
That's pretty good considering you're just 39.
No, I'm just 18 in my mind.
Well, I won't argue that either, but Bob, me and Bob, we keep regressing. We're Benjamin Button ain't got nothing on us.
I'm in my second childhood now.
I'm never gonna get old. My body may get old, but my mind won't.
Well, I can say me and Bob ain't learned much in that time here either. We're still young too. We ain't learned a blame
Still
thing.
love that rock and roll music and still like to look at pretty girls.
Getting her harder to see. You gotta get closer.
Well, I've got to go to 30th of July and have cataracts taken out, so I can see better then.
Well, I gotta do that too. Maybe we get together, lead each other around.
Let's do it as a buddy system, huh?
Yeah.
But I wanted to call and let y'all know about that, you know, let people know somebody else can handle it if they want to, you know.
We appreciate it, sir. You take care of yourself.
Oh, I will.
Keep watching Ag TV.
Right. Watching.
Okay.
By the way, we're gonna have that Fraterville 110th commemoration of Fraterville explosion. We went down there and filmed that thing Saturday, and we got part 1 will be the last 20 minutes. It'll be shown on television. If you want to watch it on the internet, you go to LaFolletNews.com, and there's a there's a tab up there that says UGG TV videos. You can watch it there. It's on YouTube. It's a high definition video, and it's educational. You might like it if you're watching on the internet. And when we go off 20 minutes early, if you want to go watch it on YouTube or on UGG TV, or stay tuned on channel 12, and it'll be running right there too.
Will it be on this upstream online?
No, you'll have to change. You'll have to go to, you can go to LaFollette News and click on the UGG
I've already
TV,
got that.
UGG TV videos, and you'll find it there.
Yeah, I've already got that as favorite in the computer.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you, sir.
See ya.
And hey, who you gonna call if you need some medical care?
Medical care? Why, you mean if I need hauled to the doctor?
Yeah.
Well, they ain't but one way, is there?
No, vital care.
It's not but one way to go if you want to get there safe and sound and not be indebted to the taxpayers.
Vital Care, 562-9370.
That's it. For
They're
that.
so good that the government subsidized group
Right.
is jealous of them.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the other ones.
I ain't either.
They got some excellent workers.
They're good people, but I don't understand why we manage things the way we do. And I'm not blaming the manager per se. I'm talking about the people that write the checks down there. There ain't somebody screwed up. But you get good service either place. But Vital Care has to be good or they can't exist. 562-9370.
Right.
Thanks
Just get it tested.
You know, they're not.
Thanks for the testimonial, Roger.
See ya.
That's right. And I appreciate y'all and appreciate your show. And don't say you ain't got no friends, 'cause I consider myself one.
Well, thank you. We need
Yeah.
all we need you and others.
We need all we can get.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
You know, Vital Care is not a new organization. You know, John Bond's been in the business for 40 years. He ought to know how to do it.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
If he's not, he's slower learning than even you and me.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it took us a while to get educated, but we got it, buddy.
I'm gonna bet that he does exactly like Dixie Concrete.
How do they do?
They get their parts for their vehicles from
Napa
Napa Auto Sales. located
Auto
up there-
Parts.
Located right up there on the corner of Jacksboro Pike and Old Jacksboro Pike.
562-9406 or 562-2629
Right.
from Napa Auto Parts
Right.
across from IGA.
Right.
They got a $17.99 oil change
You know,
special.
you can go over to Pep Boys in Knoxville.
Yeah.
And they got 5 quarts of oil and a filter to fix your automobile for what, $20?
Yeah. And you don't have to drive to Knoxville back.
I said that right. So you might pay to go to Napa, get that special for $17.99. You can't beat it, and he's got all kind of specials up there on car care products as well as your actual parts and things that you need to repair your car.
That's right.
That's
That's
Napa.
right. Yep. See.
UGG TV.
Hey,
Hey.
they tore your place up down there, cleaned all that stuff out. And yet, if you go down behind the old road there, the kids' cars, heading towards the church and stuff, that place looks like a wreck.
Well,
See, that's in the city limits,
let me ask you something.
so,
Let me ask you a question.
okay, go ahead.
Is it hurting you?
Well, to me, it's an eyesore.
Well, maybe.
Hey, if they make kids clean it up, they ought to make them clean
I
it
don't
up.
think y'all made any one of us cleaned up. Wasn't nobody's business.
Did I lose you?
No, I think I lost you.
Oh, okay. But, to me, the mayor of LaFollette says, he's gonna be a fire mayor and do what's fire. Yet he does all this, and yet, if you got a big name and a big reputation in the city of LaFollette, things slide by.
Well, I never have been as disappointed in a human in my life as I am that man, but if he can live with himself, I can live with myself.
Right. He's been drinking of the Kool-Aid, and what they used was selective code enforcement on my operation down there. And they selected me to enforce the code, and they got all kind of code violations throughout the city. And you know, they just decided because I run my mouth about things they did that they were going to get me. In fact, the mayor, who was Cliff Dennage at the time, made a statement in front of witnesses that he was going to get me. And then he went out of office, and he came back to the city council meeting after he was out of office and got them to reinstate action against me. So that definitely shows a vendetta on the part of him toward my operations, and there will be furthermore said in the courts here shortly.
You know, I just don't think it's fair. I mean, if they're going to enforce the codes, they ought to. You know, I'm in a business where, you know, codes are very high. You know, I'm in the fire alarm business. I install fire alarms, security systems, stuff like that. With security systems, ain't much codes, but you know, when it comes to fire alarms, you got to obey the rules.
Right. When I went down to the courthouse the other day and defended those people's right, they bought that lot. The people who were protesting it said the reason they didn't buy it was because it was so high. Well, if they paid that much for that lot, I think they ought to be able to do what they want to with it. And so I went down there to defend their right to operate that business, which employs, I know, 5, maybe 6 people. It brings somewhere in the neighborhood of $75,000 to $100,000 per week back into Campbell County, and I don't know of any other place.
A week or a month?
Pardon?
In a week or a month?
Week. I don't know of any other place that will bring that much money back into the county. Walmart doesn't do it. Walmart takes our money and pays their help, takes our money and purchases the goods that they sell. Then anything that's left over they take back to Arkansas. But everything in that scrapyard is stuff that needs to be cleaned up throughout the county anyhow, and they bring it in there, it's sold, and that money comes back to Campbell County, and we get more net money back into the county from that operation, I dare say, than any other operation going on in this county.
Well, you've got some manufacturers. You've got some manufacturing businesses.
Yeah, we've got some manufacturing business, maybe Camel up on the hill, and some of the others, you know, and people who assemble things and make things, and then a lot of the profit stays here. But
you know, I appreciate, first off, that you defend equal codes enforcement, but I fall back on property rights. When you're obeying the law, you should be left alone. If they change the laws, you should be grandfathered, and I just don't care what my neighbor does as long as he stays on his side of the fence. I don't.
That's the way it should be.
Well, you know, the thing about it is, now, I'm going to tell you what happened to me. The city never notified me of any wrongdoing on my part. I'm the property owner. They never sent me any sort of a code violation. They never did any of that. Yet they come in there and tore my fence down and pushed my stuff, my fence and Bob's stuff, tore his building down and pushed it over the hill there, and then called the EPA and made me clean up their mess.
Yeah, that's the way they are.
Now, if you think that's right, that's okay. And if you think it only happens to me, you're a fool.
it happens any time.
Did you step on toes politically?
If you step on the wrong
and you
toes.
can't depend on any of them to tell you the truth, because there's a whole pack of liars involved.
They'll stab you right in the back, you know, and they just completely run over and mutilated what I had down there in complete violation to the city charter and the code and the directive of the courts. So, you know, they made life now, but there's going to be another opportunity for somebody else to life here shortly. And you take this scrapyard on Toe String Road, you know, there's no other ideal place to put a scrapyard than right on the way and close to the city dump and next to a rock quarry. I mean, where else could you find a more desirable place to put a scrapyard? And,
the only problem I see with it is it's not big enough.
well, no, just
and
don't
it's
have
not
big-
flat enough, but if
Right.
it's all you can afford.
The terrain, if they were across the street, on some flat land, then the terrain would be all right, but it's their problem as far as working up and down that hill. It's gonna be their problem when it gets slick this winter working up and down that hill, so I don't envy them one bit. But that's an ideal place for a scrapyard, if you look at it that way. And, but yet, at the county commissioners meeting the other night, you had commissioners to propose putting up a, barrier, putting up them guardrails over there where they couldn't pull off a road and wait to get in there. But yet they don't think anything about not putting guardrails up on Hunter's Branch, which turns off down there in the bottom from my place, and it's a 30-foot drop if you go off that side of the road. They don't even worry about putting guardrails there, but yet they wanted to put one up there so they could put this business out of business, and we don't need to be putting businesses out of business here in Campbell County.
No, the county needs the tax dollars as far as that goes. You know, that's one thing I say. Like I said, I work in, you know, the industry. You know, I ain't gonna say the name of the company and stuff like that, but the industry I work in, I worked a lot in Knoxville. You know, they held up. That's one thing I can say. You know, they held up one code for one person just like they did the other person. If this person was violating it, they would confront him on it and give him time to bring it up to date. If they could not bring that property up to date, they would shut it down. But they gave them enough time to do it. And like you said, there was a lot of them that the law, they grandfathered in on the fire alarm systems and stuff like that. You know, but if you look at the papers here lately and stuff, and listen to the news, you know, there's been quite a few.
Well, you're talking about a matter of safety too, a matter of life and death. You're not talking about whether it suits somebody else's eyes.
It should be the same way. Regardless of whether it's life and death or whatever, if a code is enforced, just like the Knox County Buildings Code Enforcer, it goes around to every house that they build over there, and if it don't meet their codes, they don't build that house.
And they had a problem over there a while back where the codes guys would go out and condemn a house and buy it cheap and fix it up and resell it. Remember that?
Of course, that's typical politics.
Yeah, that's the whole problem with the whole thing. It's politics.
Yeah, that's just it. They got too much. They say, well, we're for the people. We're going to do what the people of Campbell County wants. You know, but when they get elected in there, they're just, you know.
Well, do you think a representative?
They forgot about the people of Campbell County.
Do you think a representative like that ought to do what the people want? Or do you think they ought to follow the law?
I think they ought to follow the law as it is written.
Well, that's the whole point, see. Sometimes they do what the people wants and don't care about what the law says.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch
Yeah,
yours.
you got it.
You take Scott Stanfield is running for re-election in District 2 where that scrapyard is located. He was promoting putting up the guardrails and putting that business out of business. It didn't bother him. He felt like he'd get some votes in the coming election by coming out for guardrails.
Well, they could put them over there on the other side of the road, just close the gate and it'd have the problem solved.
There you go. You know, it didn't matter how much money was being brought into this county, how much taxes were being paid. It was just a matter of votes, is the reason he went for that. And of course, he dragged Beverly along. Tom Hatmaker, I believe, is also in District 2. So Tom was for it also.
Mm-hmm.
But none of them did any favors for the county.
I'm sure I've lived in Campbell County all my life. People ask me where I live, I'm going to say up that way. You You know, it's a shame that you're afraid. You know, you don't want to say you live in Campbell County because you know what they're going to do. They're going to start lying. And, you know, the politicians of this county has got ridiculous.
And you know who pays them, don't you?
Yeah, taxpayers.
Yeah. Well, if you ain't happy with the way somebody's doing the job you're paying them to do, you need to change some employees. Of course, we changed 11 of them last time. I think went backwards.
Yeah, I think we did too. They got to
In
drink.
fact, I guess we changed 12 of them.
You got to drinking the Kool-Aid down there.
We changed 12,
Yeah.
counting the most recent.
Now they're more worried about what the people from Ohio would think about it than they are the people here in Campbell County making a living. And I told them the other night, rather than putting up with some inconvenience from starting businesses and doing business here in Campbell County, they'd much rather send these people a check at the first of the month and keep them poor all month long with no jobs.
Of course.
So
Well,
we appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you.
See ya.
Now, Dixie Concrete is an operation down there that knows how to take care of business. You mentioned
And
briefly
an
there.
operation that's come under some criticism because it does not look like one of Better Homes and Gardens.
Looks like a
monthly.
concrete place, don't it?
Right, it looks exactly like a concrete place, and the scrapyard's gonna look like a scrapyard. Concrete operation's gonna look like a concrete operation.
You know, the thing that is going on, they don't enforce the laws they have. There's a law on the books that would allow them to regulate that business out there and take care of any problem that they might have from that. There's also ample laws on the books to take care of them problems Kitts has on their side of the fence over there. The laws are there. The politicians don't enforce laws that don't make them vote. Now, you can figure that however you want to, but more laws are not what you need. Less politicians might be good. Dixie Concrete though sells all sorts of concrete products.
Yeah, they do.
Except steps. Give them a call. They'll tell you how to make some steps.
Right.
And since we're going to be going off a little early here, I might ought to tell them about them there wonderful bologna biscuits for 99 cents
Oh
down at
man,
Rainbow
what you
Restaurant.
talking? 99 cents bologna biscuits, and they're about that big around, folks. That's about how big they're. I'm serious. They're about that big around.
Yeah, just kind of like a frisbee.
Yeah, and you just take one of them old round pieces of bologna and whack off a hunk of it and put it in that bun.
You fry it first.
Huh?
You fry it first.
The biscuit?
No, bologna. No raw bologna down there. It's fried to perfection.
Said that right.
Just like them there bologna, or did you get bologna or sausage or bacon? You get with that there breakfast special. They got there.
$2.99. That's
Biscuits or
Rainbow
toast.
Restaurant.
Biscuits or toast, bologna, sausage or bacon, gravy or grits, and what else?
Right.
Left something out.
It's about anything you want to, so let's catch one more call here, maybe we can before we leave. Hug TV.
Bob,
Hey.
this is Miss Good here. Have you got any used dryers?
Yeah, sure do.
Well, have you got some that's tore up that you could take the knobs off of?
You could do what?
She just needs knobs.
Yeah.
I got one. I don't know what brand knob you need. I got one that I could take the knobs off of. What way? This is a Whirlpool, I believe that.
I need a knob off of that for that one you sold me.
Okay, all right. You need it. So it's got all those
I
knobs.
just need one knob.
Okay,
Mine's broke, and
yeah.
I got a sock wrapped around it so it won't cut me.
Yeah. I'm glad you called.
Yeah, I am too. Thank you, ma'am. See you.
Come see me.
I don't know just exactly when we're going off, but when we leave.
Right. And, well, it's probably going to be somewhere here in the next
2 or
couple
3
of minutes.
minutes,
Yeah.
If that clock's right.
Huh?
If that clock's right.
Well, I don't know whether it's right or not. Folks, in all honesty, we don't need to be closing down any businesses here in Campbell County. I know it's awful tough to have one located next to you, you know, but if I wanted not to have anything like that, I'd move into a subdivision. They can give up.
I don't blame them, I can give you that too.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, sympathize with these people. That one gentleman lived there 41 years, and the only thing he's had to been put up was an occasional earthquake when they blew up the rock quarry out there.
12 o'clock every day.
Right, and dodged a few rocks over 41 years.
No, if they would enforce the laws they have, they can work out the problems those people have, but.
I might miss that line, they'll come on, but we have not heard from Akbar tonight.
No, and he ain't going to either, because we're fixing to
we
leave.
ain't going to hear from Akbar either, because you have missed the flying rug. Are we ready to depart?
It looks like they're getting lined up. Just a minute, he said. Hope you like this show. If you're watching on the internet, go to LaFolletNews.com, TV videos, and you can
TV video link.
Yep.
Okay. Night, Irene.
I don't think we're going yet.
One thing I wanted to tell all of you on the internet is about the Rusty Covert. That's over there on the other side of Carrollville Mountain. Riding a four-wheel, just come on by.
Somebody's calling him to ask him about the Rusty
Covert. Get that thing upside down. I don't know who that is. Hello. Hey. Yeah, I tell him to come by. I thought he was going to come by Monday. Yeah. Yeah, tell him to call me tomorrow and see where I'm at. I'm leaving out early tomorrow. Night.
We're going to answer that. We're still on.
Are we still on?
Got a minute yet.
Well, let me tell you about the Rusty Covert over at Davis Creek on Stony Fort. Just come on over there. I'm open a lot of times on Friday and almost always on Saturday and Sunday.
And you do what?
And what do I do?
Yeah.
Oh, we got gas and oil over there for the four-wheelers. We got snacks. We got drinks. We got
some miscellaneous.
Hot dogs, and we got a whole bunch of miscellaneous. Anything from four-stroke oil.
If you want to call Bob, there's his number. You don't have to call me no more.
There you go. Or you can call 567-2676.
We're going. Thank you, folks. I think.
There is pointed wrong on this one here. The Rusty Covert is that direction, not this direction.
Well, we're still on the internet twice. I guess we've got everybody in town mad
at us. Good night, Irene and Momar.
Don't you suppose we got everybody mad at us?